Hey beauties, I hope you're having a great week so far. Today I want to talk about how to cook and stay on track when you're super busy, as most all of us are every week, every day. Lots to juggle, from family life, kids, work, socializing, so on and so forth, workouts. I totally get it. So there's three main types of cooking or cooking techniques that I want to highlight today. The first is stir frying. So this is what I have for dinner at least a few nights a week, because I get to the point where I put Bubby down and I need to eat and I need to make a simple meal for myself or some other members of the family, and it is the fastest thing to do. It's just chopping, throwing something in a pan with some coconut oil, so there's a little bit of easily digestible fat, and then you could add spices, all types of veggies, and even some quinoa or some brown rice if you have it cooked on hand. So some of the best things to stir fry are cabbage, mushrooms, again, any type of vegetable, anything from carrots to zucchini, whatever you have, whatever looks great. And as I mentioned, I almost always have some batch cooked quinoa or brown rice, and I throw that in the mix. Or sometimes if you want it to be a protein based stir fry, you could just use organic non-GMO tempeh, for instance, or even tofu. You could rotate that in occasionally. Or you could just cook the veggies and then you could add some nuts and seeds if you wanted another type of protein based stir fry, but I wouldn't cook the seeds or the nuts. You could add them while the mixture is warm. That way you would preserve the amino acids. So that's one thing you can do. Just have veggies on hand, have coconut oil on hand, have a green pan on hand, and you can make stir fries very, very quickly. The second thing that I love to do is one pot cooking. So usually it takes just a little bit more planning ahead. Like before I give Bubby his bath, I'll throw everything in the pot, get it close to a boil or to a boil, and then I simmer it. And then while I'm putting him to bed, my one pot creation, whether it's chile or khichdi or whatever it is cooking. So I encourage you guys to really experiment with one pot meals. My basic go-tos are, khichdi is what I make a lot. I made it for dinner last night. It's basically brown rice, different kinds of lentils, or you can play with different legumes. I put the slower cooking veggies in there first, like carrots, and then right before I serve it, I'll add spinach or the greens or whatever on top. Chile, I like to mix different beans. Ideally you would soak and sprout, or at least rinse them really well if you're getting them from a carton. Lots of different veggies, cayenne pepper, chili powder, whatever it is. Stews, I'm really into white bean Italian stew right now, so I use Italian herbs, lots of different veggies, and these amazing white beans, which you can vary the cannellini beans or the navy beans or whatever. So one pot cooking is amazing. Just start it before you start an evening routine, or once you get home from work and you want to change and take a shower, you need to put your kid to bed, that's perfect. And then the third kind I want to mention is fast soups. And when I say fast soup, and this is something I just made for lunch, so it's top of mind, if you have a high-speed blender like a Vitamix, you can actually put, let's say, cauliflower, thyme, salt, sea salt, and vegetable broth. A couple key ingredients in your high-speed blender. Turn it on high for 5 or 6 minutes, and you have a steaming hot soup. So what I would do with that is I would use that as the base for a bowl. I would pour that in the bowl. I would add lots of microgreens or sprouts or greens or whatever, and I would again add some quinoa or millet if you want to go that way to make it a little bit more hearty. Cauliflower is a neutral vegetable, so you could also sprinkle sunflower seeds on top, or hemp seeds if you want to have a protein meal. So these are three really easy food ideas that I hope will help you keep on track. Little reminders, if you made any of the Beauty Detox recipes thus far, you've used all of these cooking techniques, but they're great to keep top of mind so we can stay on track, keep making those easy, delicious meals that are so beautifying and healthy, so you continue to feel amazing. So sending you so much love, beauty. I will see you back here very soon.